destroying their sand.
Hey, David.
What?
We're on the internet.
Hello and welcome to Family RPG. I'm David Leonard, your Dungeon Master for Star Trek Adventures, Season 3, Episode 7. You done with the book?
Oh, yes.
There's
Missions in there.
Yes. Kind of important.
Should have read ahead more.
Well, I have a PDF of it too, but this is more for other things.
We have another player. Hello.
Yes.
Hi.
The cook showed up. We've been starving here.
Anyway.
So I
You
recommend.
still are. I can't taste it. This stuff tastes like crap.
I'd recommend choosing 4 d20s.
Up to 5, actually.
I got 4.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
You're
then,
pretty.
You can never have more than
There you
5.
go.
You're pretty.
Oh, that one already rolled a 1, so that's nice. 5, 2 5s already. Nice.
Yes.
You're pretty.
You got a lower year old.
Yeah, 2. All right.
All
Those
right.
all count for something, right?
Yeah, they do.
Aw, shucks. Okay.
Can't that have something to do with let's all eat?
Yeah.
We're all eating now, right?
Yeah, that's right. We're gonna have
Yeah.
to.
The best
Oh,
meal. The one
Did
time.
you say 6?
In case you wonder, there's all the variations.
He's at 5. I only have 4 even. And then I have 8 dice, but you only need.
You might need more depending on how many successes you get above
Dude,
your
that's
fighting.
kind of weird. Did you get that one?
Quite a few
Yeah.
D6s.
Yeah.
Really?
That's why I ordered more.
Okay,
Yeah.
so how many?
Probably about 8 or 10.
Well,
depending on
he
what you're
has
rolling
8 or
for.
10.
Yes,
I have
do.
8.
You got
Maybe a
about
total
15 or
check
20.
and go for the cutesy ones. Let's see, there's so many pink ones. Who collects the pink ones?
They just
3, 4,
come.
5, 6.
They're called pounds of dice, and we just sort them by type. But there's just
There's
all
a lot
kinds
of pink ones.
Yeah, that's what came in the bag.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
We also have really, really tiny ones that we have scientifically proven do not roll as well.
I want a tiny one.
We had a player that rolled them literally 100 times.
And they all rolled like 1s and 2s. None of them were.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, there's like
the
10
size
really
are just-
pretty dice.
There you go.
Well, you're supposed to test them in water, not rolling them.
Huh?
This spice
If you
bag
throw
is
them in
must-
water, there's less resistance and they'll spin up
Really?
rather than bouncing whatever's on the ground.
But realistically, in your
They
use of
keep
them, though.
coming up
I'm
the
changing
same
my
number,
mind.
you know they're unbalanced.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is if you don't have one of those little dice spinners they use to
Exactly.
casino.
Shuffling one. Before the bag. Oh well.
Can I use the
Okay.
giant one? Anything against the giant one?
No?
I mean, you can use the
The
medium
20 says
one.
Paizo on that one. This is the company that makes Pathfinder. So if you get that, that's bad.
In this game,
Yes,
we got it.
In this-
Paizo bad.
Paizo bad.
I mean, it's just no.
Oh,
all
yeah.
said-
I
all
won that at
20
a
dice.
convention.
Well,
At Gen Con.
something bad might happen.
Something bad will happen.
Eventually,
Thanks.
if I roll
Yeah.
it.
There you go.
I'm pretty sure it will, even if I don't do
Do you want to review our characters
Yes. It's been
and,
a while.
and the progress of our house?
Yes. So you're all members of the House of Antak.
Yes, I am the unfortunate
How do you
leader of
spell
Antak.
ANTAAK.
it. T-A-N-K.
AAK.
A-A?
AA, yes.
A-A-N-K?
Yeah, it's in
A-N-T,
Alcoholics
A-A-K.
Anonymous. Yeah.
A-N-T-A-A-K?
Yep.
Yeah.
Antak.
Okay.
It is actually a medicinal house. They were actually known in Enterprise, Captain Archer's prequel series, to have developed the vaccine that ended up making the non-ridge Klingons.
So they're our fault. It's our house's fault.
Yes. Yes.
Well, we also did something with warp field mechanics or something. We did some good stuff too.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
But everyone remembers you for making the
Yeah.
abominations that were the non-ridge
Well, the
human
worst part
hybrids.
of that, it was apparently like a disease, and the other people could catch it.
Yes, and the only cure was to mix it with human DNA.
Oh yeah. Okay. Anyway.
We don't talk about that.
No,
I'm
we
trying
don't.
not to.
Yeah, it's the same answer as Warp gave in Trials and Tribulations. Like, those are Klingons?
Thought we weren't talking about that.
No.
Yeah. And yet you can continue about
That's, yeah.
Okay, moving on.
So, I am Maltz, son of Gorkon. I am the leader of the Antok House. As my friend had died, as we defeated the Federation for conquering a planet, but he died, and in his last breath, he made me the new leader. So, even though I was a doctor, not a leader, he still decided to make me the leader anyways. So here I am, trying to fill those shoes.
Next.
I am Tor, of House Antak. I'm the weapons officer. I have a bat'leth, and I like to put it inside other people. Repeatedly.
And both ends are pointy ends, so it doesn't matter.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next.
Okay, I'm Bartok, the technical officer, helm officer, and I keep the ship together, keep it flying, and try and stay out of battles too much.
That's not the Klingon way.
That sounded like Firefly.
I see what
Keep the ship flying.
use a lot
Yeah.
of disruptors in my battles anyway, preferably.
Our ship's
And
over 100 years,
not good at melee.
100 years old.
Yeah.
And our
So-
new crew member.
I guess I'm Klasti. I'm the ship's cook, but I can't taste anything I make.
Mm-hmm.
Because I burnt my tongue so bad that I lost my sense of taste. But I'm pretty determined that I'm either gonna find food that gives me back at least something flavor, bad, good, or otherwise, or maybe somehow magically makes everyone invincible on the ship. Either way works.
Mm-hmm.
Either way works. One of the plants has gotta have the secret.
And your
We're
vessel.
stuck with you anyway, so yeah.
Your vessel is called the IKC Quandoj,
Yes.
which means
We don't say
Old
that.
ship. It's 100-year-old old ship.
yes,
It's been refurbished a lot.
the old style right there.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Okay.
But it is held up against several things now.
Surprisingly so.
Mm-hmm. The year is 2374. We are right in the middle of the Dominion War, so mid to late Deep Space Nine territory.
We're so far playing friendly with the Federation, to a degree.
Why?
They're our allies.
Yeah.
They do have treaties. They do have benefits, and a whole lot of territory. So
Lots of plants there.
yeah.
We can kill Cardassians, Jemadar, no problem there.
Did you say kill Kardashians?
That
Yeah.
too.
Okay, good. I'm on board.
All right.
Show 'em
So-
the neck trick.
As is our usual custom, everyone starts with a point of determination, which Jeff did not explain what determination is.
Yeah.
I get to use it so rarely. Matt, could you please explain
Okay.
these rules? Because I'm an idiot.
Determination is kind of like momentum, except better, in that you only get one to start with, unless you can recount our last game, which theoretically you could if you watched the stream. So there's that. You can use it to immediately get a result of a 1 on a die.
Which gives you two
Yep.
2 successes.
successes.
You can use it to stay alive, but if you do that, you set yourself up to die really easily. You can. There's a bunch of things you can use it for. It's probably easier on that chart.
It is. There's a use of determination. You can grant a 1. You can re-roll all your dice in your dice pool. You can get an immediate action on top of, because normally you have 1 action per turn, per round. And so you can spend your determination to do another thing right away. Or you can create advantage for the currency, which hasn't really come up.
No, it's momentum creates advantage.
Yes.
Momentum's cheaper.
Yes, very much so.
Mm.
So, for an extra point of determination, what happened last episode, including the episode's name?
The Gorn Gaff was the name of the episode.
It
Not
was.
all of it.
Gaffy. The Great Gorn Gaff.
There.
Okay. I'll give it that. Continue.
If you didn't have the name.
Fine. Oh, is that? You gonna...
Do you
You
know
wanna
more?
say?
Do you remember more of it?
Well, I wrote down some of it. See, the stress call, La Houve, operates a lithium mine outside the Klingon border. Let's see.
run by Klingons, but we use
Kordov.
Gorn as servants.
Kordov. Oh yeah, Gorn is okay.
Workers.
Gorn, yeah, Gorn's in the
Mhm.
mine. Kordov.
Gorn miners.
K-O-R-D.
Now you're just mining. Now you're bumbling.
Korvad runs the mine. He's the. Let's see. We got there. We warp in. A big ship fired at us, and we fired back. And then they said, "What did they say?" They said, "Did they tell us to quit firing?" Or anyway, we for some reason we quit firing. We said they were there to help to save the mine, so they let us beam down.
There were other cloak ships that attacked them, and they assumed that they were Klingons.
Yeah, they assumed they were Klingons, but
They're actually Romulans.
normally ships can't attack when they're close, can
They're Gorn.
Anyway, okay.
Not very bright.
So we failed to convince the Gorn the tech to work with.
What was the Gorn's name?
Well, that's a good question because I didn't write that down. Let's have John.
I didn't write that
You
down.
didn't write that down?
I don't think he asked for his name. Oh,
Well then, if you didn't say his name,
that is true.
The nameless one.
The name is one. Anyway, we
That
ended
was
up
his
having
name?
a
Nope.
fight.
he was without a
No.
name.
His name was Tyron. Tyran. But of course, he was firing at you because you really ticked him off by rolling 3 20s.
He may not
Oh,
did.
yeah.
You're like, I'll assist. No, 20. Oh.
So we ended up, we survived that fight, and then we had to run to an asteroid. Was it in the same system?
Close.
We warped to it. I didn't think.
Yeah, you had to warp to it. It was
Yeah, it was
leaning
far enough
forward.
away.
Potentially, if you want to use a different chair.
I might. Sorry, go on.
Okay, it's all right.
Unfortunately, when I sit in one of these chairs, I tend to break them. That's why I got one of these McDonald's chairs.
Did you make it out of the building? Never mind. Don't.
In the lobby, you got
The Romulans were drugging
Reconstructed.
the Gorn
I'm gonna try this.
to make them
It's gonna be winter.
more vicious.
Yes.
And that's the one Gorn who attacked us on the asteroid.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess we successfully
Oh, much
alerted them to that. And I didn't write much detail around about that fight on the asteroid that we worked to. What do you have?
well, we fought with the Romulans, right? We shot at
Yeah,
them.
right. We ended up destroying a Romulan ship.
Yes.
They were the
Because
ones
we-
attacking the ship that you
Yeah,
guys
there
were
were two-
fighting with.
They're the ones
No.
that, well,
They were messing around with the Gorn and the Klingons on the main planet, trying to get them to think that the Klingons were turning against them. They're trying to get the Gorn to want to be independent, to run the mine themselves or something. Like something like
So there is actually a direct parallel of this narrative in U.S. history.
mm-hmm.
The West Virginia coal mine wars. So you had a group of miners wanting to unionize.
Children.
A big group comes in, United Mine Workers comes in, trying to help them, the Gorn ship. And there's the whole fight. And, well, we're strike breakers, I guess. We settle that. We go off over to where there's another problem. And this wasn't officially in the history or anything. But we found out the communists were causing the problems and we killed them. So that's what the analogy is here.
Okay.
that. Uh-huh. Oh, I think he's one.
Alright,
If anything,
yes.
bring it back to real history.
Yes. Okay.
All right. You get your determination.
Yes, Kator
You're going to get
starts an extra point of determination.
You need it. You're going to do
They reset after each session, so
Yeah.
if you don't use it now.
it. You lose it.
So, tonight's episode, Dinner for Two.
Really?
Yes, that's what it's called, Dinner for Two.
No, wait a minute. I thought we were going to have a meal ahead of time and then get it.
I know, right?
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
between scenes. Do it
Oh, it's
when we're
between
low or
scenes.
we need things or we're getting up to the big bad guy.
Mhm.
We'll have 11 Cs. We're not hobbits, I'm saying.
Second
No, I
breakfast.
mean, I thought we got a little bit of momentum from that dinner.
How did I manage to choose
Initially.
cook right for dinner for
It's
That's
amazing.
what's my
Timing.
question.
two? Yeah. timing.
You'll find out why.
Okay.
Captain's log. We have been dispatched on a personal errand for the High Council to search for a shuttle that's gone missing. While I dislike being tasked like some bureaucratic functionary, I can't risk refusing this request. So, we'll do a reason and command difficulty of 0. Whoever one of you wants to do that, and
We're
whoever
searching
one
for
wants
lost
to
shuttles.
assist. Yeah.
Were we given a
Okay.
location?
That's what this reason and command is going to be.
Okay.
Okay, I got 13 on that. You got it.
Reason command. I have 13 as well.
10.
What do you have? On there. Reason to command.
Reason and commit. 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
10?
Okay.
Really?
So whoever is the highest, roll for it.
You gonna
I'll
assist?
I'll assist you.
Okay.
So when you do the main roll, you do 2 dice. If you're assisting, you do 1.
Right. I got one success.
I got 1 success.
Okay, so you
Okay.
get 2 momentum.
So that's how we build up momentum.
Yes.
The successes beyond what's required. If it required 1 success, we would have got 1 momentum because we had 2 successes. Anyway, all right.
So the basic task at this point is MPEG, M''PEG, is a famous composer of Klingon opera, brother to a member of the High Council, JPEG.
MPEG and JPEG.
Yes,
Really?
You didn't write this, did you?
I wrote those names.
You. So we're searching for MPEG.
Yes,
And JPEG? Or just
JPEG is on the
MPEG?
High Council.
Okay.
Now, MPEG is the
Which
ship.
I can never
MPEG
get
is on
right
a
'cause
shuttle,
I'm a
yes.
girl.
Ah.
That much I know.
It said just put whatever names you wanted, so those are the names I picked.
Okay.
His shuttle failed to arrive and has disappeared into a dangerous region of space.
What region?
They are not sure. So,
What's the name of the shuttle?
Well, how do we know it's dangerous then if we don't know which region?
the shuttle does not have a name.
I mean, well, yeah, it's the Federation named their shuttles, don't they? Huh.
Yeah.
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 Voyager had 10 of them.
Evidently.
Yeah.
Well, you can only think of the Delta Flyer at that point, but otherwise. So, for more momentum, let's get a flying check.
Okay.
Not plotting course, but engines. I think it's another 0 difficulty. And we got that
Okay.
right down.
So helm control would be control and con.
I mean, he's got the highest con, so
Yeah.
by default.
Yeah, I got
kind
a
of
15 on
Yeah,
what was
control
it for the
con
ship?
don't
with
think I
engines
have
con,
highest
difficulty is 0.
Engines,
Say-
con.
Yeah, difficulty is 0.
We'll work out so.
13.
that. Yeah, ship engine con.
Common practice.
One
stacking
success
dice.
there.
Ooh, 2 successes.
Okay, so you get 3 momentum. You use 1 power to
We
go
get
to
3
warp.
momentum for 2
Well-
successes.
Yeah,
You
because
only
it
got
was
2.
0.
You got 1, you got 2, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you got 2. Okay.
Yes.
Very good.
My bad.
So, you're going to the last known place that the shuttle was at.
It's like Minecraft over
There is a sizable amount of ship traffic in this region, and that you think someone familiar with shipping lanes could track ships that have traveled through.
Ah.
Okay.
So it's going to be a presence command, difficulty of 2, to
Okay.
find a vessel and hail.
I've got 14 on that.
And
So you're basically putting out a
I guess
beacon, basically, to all the ships in the area saying, who has found this ship recently passing through?
I have an 11.
11.
How about you assist me on this? That way we actually roll something over here.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lord.
Yes, yes.
One die.
1d20, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
I got 2 successes.
Okay.
I have a 4. What does that mean?
That's it.
That's success.
It's
Yeah.
below 11.
Yeah.
There you go.
So,
That's
so you get
that's
1
three
momentum.
successes.
All right.
You
Alright,
only get
momentum's
2
full.
if you roll a
Uh-huh.
1, right?
Yes.
Or you're
Yeah.
below a focus. With
All right.
You have a focus and you're below the discipline.
The long-range sensors of a passing transport spotted the shuttle 2 days ago.
Mm.
If you want to spend a momentum,
Yes.
yes.
Find out more information.
Yes, you have a warp trail that you can follow. But you're going to
Okay.
have to plot a course. So it's going to be reason plus con, assisted by the ship's sensors plus con, difficulty of 2.
Okay.
That's them over there then.
Yeah.
12 on the ship.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I think it was 16.
Oh, yeah. Not me.
Ship got it.
Ooh.
Oh, you got something for
Yeah.
navigation?
I do have astro navigation. Yeah,
Ooh.
I got 4.
So we got a 5, but we can only have 1 momentum.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can we use the bonus momentum to get there faster?
Yeah.
Because thematically, that means nothing.
Yeah, well, I mean, you don't have to use power. For each time you're rolling this,
Yeah.
you could spend 2 momentum to
Mm.
avoid using power.
Okay.
So you had like 1 power should have been for initially going to the place, the
Yeah.
last known place. Now you're using another power to warp
Okay.
to the warp signature that
Yeah.
you're following through.
What was the last known place again?
Mm.
It's called the swamp.
The swamp.
So no more information about the swamp. Momentum.
Do we have to roll for that?
No, just
No.
just spend momentum.
Okay.
It is known for navigational hazards, subspace distortions, and a large stellar nursery.
Stellar.
So you're going to need to make evasive action, which is going to be 1 power, and it's going to be a
Okay.
daring plus con, assisted by the ship's structure plus con, difficulty of 1.
14 on that.
13 on the ship. Ship does not.
No. No successes there.
You might want to re-roll.
I'm gonna
You got
re-roll.
plenty of momentum.
Yeah. All right.
Use 3.
Spend.
Get all.
Are we trying to make it
Okay.
through the Bermuda Triangle?
Yeah. Well,
Or the briar patch.
2 successes.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay. So you manage to, as you come out of warp, you see tons of just ship debris, not just small bits of asteroids or various.
Mhm.
But yeah, a lot of just damaged, broken, and just drifting vessels.
Basically, like almost every scene from like new Star Trek franchises
Yeah,
where
yeah, they have a lot
come
of
out of
kids.
warp and suddenly they're
Massive.
surrounded by debris. It's like, why did we stop here?
And what happened?
Can we scan them to see if it what cause was? Weapons fire or
Sensor sweep. Reason plus science, assisted by the ship's sensors plus science.
Okay.
Get our brooms
Difficulty
out.
of 2.
who has
Okay,
reason?
I got
sign?
15.
There you go.
I got 14.
You can assist.
Okay.
By the
Yep,
ship.
okay. Oh, by the ship.
Ship-
Okay,
The
ship
never
ship's
mind.
assist,
yeah.
yes.
Ship will assist.
2 successes.
1 on the ship.
Okay, 1 momentum back.
I'm trying to get you in there.
As you are scanning, you encounter 2
Oh, no.
creatures.
Oh no. Oh no.
But hold on.
Creature.
I know it's already happened, but I'm just curious.
Can you eat
Wouldn't
them?
I get my computer bonus for that one? Because that would be electronics, and that would give me a bonus D20 to the point.
Computers
Oh, no.
is different than sensors.
You got to use a
Yeah.
computer to use the sensing, right?
Well,
They're literally different categories. You see on your
Okay.
sheet,
Yeah.
or at least on the computers.
I'm
on
trying to
the ships.
understand
yeah.
her
Pass her that.
talent.
She's
Yeah.
another mechanics things.
Okay.
Oh goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah. Figure out how to read that.
Okay.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
What? Oh, is that?
Your
I like that
Okay.
shit.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, if you know the context of what everything means.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
I don't
no.
even think the
Exactly.
creators of the game
Yeah.
know the context of what any of that means.
Our dad looked through every page and tried to compile that. So.
Like I said, this is our
Yeah.
3rd season of
Yeah, I
this.
went through
We've
every
had
page.
like
That-
2
that's my
books
list.
of pre-made missions, along with a starter box and a bunch of other things that we have
Yeah.
tried to make this game work.
Because
This
we
is
love Star Trek.
This is the most workable version as being Klingons
Yeah.
that we have seen so far.
Okay.
So,
Sorry for disrupting.
No, it's
Back
fine.
to the
No,
scan.
it's fine. Yeah.
You're a
Yes.
Klingon. You should be disrupted.
Anyways,
Okay.
2 creatures.
In space, huh?
Yes, yes. They are about half the size of your ship.
I'd say the scale's off.
Yeah, rather.
Yeah, well,
Just a
Yeah. Okay.
little bit.
they are called Et Kelchu. E-T apostrophe. Capital K. E-L. Capital C. H-U.
Bless you.
Did you make that name?
No, that is the name described in here.
It kill you?
Et Kelchu.
It sounds like it kills you. It kill you.
You could.
It kill you. It kill you.
It kill you. Yeah, it
Kill
kill
you.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a
I
daddy.
mean,
It kill-
Yeah.
It's doubtful that they made their own name,
Yeah.
so somebody else named it.
Yeah.
Any objection to firing on them?
What do we know about these creatures?
Well,
Do we see any shuttles inside them?
No, one of them attempts to attack.
Well, then now we attack.
So
Yeah. Okay.
You know, we should have had our cloak on first while we were traversing, but we didn't think
Who
about that.
didn't turn the cloak on?
Yeah, we didn't.
Well-
Nobody declared it.
Yeah. It takes power too.
Yeah, but maybe these things wouldn't have found us if we had been had a cloak on.
Well, yeah. Whatever. We didn't know what these. were.
okay, so
That's why you go in cloaked.
Can you warp in cloak?
Probably.
they successfully hit.
Why?
Instead of affecting your shields, they go straight for your power as the lights dim and you lose 2
Oh.
power.
It's one of those kinds
Okay.
of creatures. So.
Ah.
Yes.
Well, we didn't have our shields up either, so. Shields up! If,
I'm sure shields.
What
are
range are they?
They're close.
We asked.
They're practically
They're
attached.
touching us.
We
They're
asked-
they're attached to
Yeah.
the ship.
Hold on, let me get this right. We asked what do we know about them before we put shields up.
I wanted to shoot at them first.
Yeah, yeah.
At least one of them is
We
attached
weren't
to the
really
ship.
given
The other
the
one is
option to
within
do
close
anything.
range,
He just
ready.
attacked us
yeah.
Yeah.
because he's David.
With your, if you want to spend momentum, 1 piece to find out more about these creatures.
Sure.
Intent, just do it.
They are spacefaring life forms that feed on energy and are immune to energy weapons.
Aha. But you could blow them up. So would that be a torpedo? Blow them up.
Wouldn't the explosion be energy?
Yeah, well,
But it's not an energy weapon.
technically
Could be
it's not.
kinetic, not.
Yeah.
directed.
kinetic.
So, since they have acted, it is now your ship's turn.
Okay. And we all
Each of
get
you
to
has
play
an
together.
action. Each of you has a station.
Yeah.
Whether you are at command, helm, navigation, sensors, security, tactical, communications, internal systems.
Let's see. We use antimatter. Does that make anti-power? Suck the juice right out of it.
I don't think we have time to do that.
Hence, dinner for 2.
We're the dinner.
You're the meal. Yes. See? Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
hate you.
can we figure out how are they accessing our power? I mean, are they?
They're creatures that feed on power.
Yeah, but how do they get it to it? I mean, it didn't
They
make a
attach
connection.
and they just
Like a
very well,
Slurpee.
like a sponge just slurp. Yeah. They
Well,
just,
yeah, but we have to have
We need to sour the milk.
Osmosis.
physical
Oh.
connection to the power, really.
all they have to do is just attach to the ship, and they just
And
They're
suck it
leeches.
away.
They're like
Yeah.
sucking the energy
Yeah.
through the skin of the ship.
like literally it was supposed to look more like purple worms kind of things.
Uh-huh.
They have this big old mouth and
Yeah.
just attaches to the ship, and just slowly drains.
Do you have a giant batleth that can cut their little heads off?
The whole point is they don't even need to feed on you as long as they
Uh-huh.
drain your ship of power and it can't regenerate.
Yeah.
That's what made all these derelict ships.
Uh-huh.
Should we just cut off the power?
Well, that's what I was thinking. We could isolate the power so they couldn't get it. We really don't want to explode a photon torpedo this close to the
You can
ship.
turn off everything except like life support or basic system functions. Even then,
Yeah.
they'll detect that. So
Could we scan them and modulate shields to try and repel them?
your momentum said they don't care about shields. They go right through them.
But reverse the polarity. It always
But the
works.
neutron flow. That's a Dr. Who reference there.
As an energy-consuming species, they ignore shields.
Oh!
Oh?
We have a secondary reactor.
We do. You want to
Can we
eject the
make-
reactor?
The secondary reactor.
Oh, spent so much on that.
Shut down. Eject the secondary reactor.
And explode
Have
it?
them go for that.
Are we playing fetch with these monsters?
Well, no, but
Just they're not going to bring it
could we
back.
design it to explode once we're far enough
Yeah,
away?
fetch.
Have it
Oh,
self-destruct.
of course.
Yeah.
It's like, here,
yeah,
dog, here,
yeah.
dog, here's a grenade.
So you have to set up what everyone's doing on the ship
Oh.
in order to make this happen.
We're sacrificing the reactor? I mean, I guess we can get a new one when we get back to Klingon space.
Yeah, and I'm sure they wouldn't appreciate
Yeah.
having to pay for an extra reactor for you guys. But
How many places have we saved that use dilithium, okay?
Yeah.
One of them owes us.
yeah.
And we're
Okay.
still gonna have one, so we'll still have 10 power in the end instead of
Yeah.
15. So one person needs to eject, which would be whoever's in engineering.
Okay.
Clearly, yeah, the engineer should, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I'm there.
Someone probably needs to shut us down.
Yeah, so that they're not still feeding off of you,
Yeah.
as you see.
There is power management. That is a system and internal systems.
Is that computer?
No, it's power systems. I've got power systems.
Yeah, but you're already ejecting the core.
Yeah, I thought you were doing the ejection.
Oh.
You're the one ejecting.
Okay, power management. The officer reroutes
Uh-huh.
power from various systems, replenishing reserves and freeing up power for others. Requires daring or control plus engineering task, difficulty 2, which can succeed at cost. On success, the ship gains 1 point of power, plus 1 additional power per momentum. That's assuming you're trying to get power back up
Yeah.
systems.
Okay,
Repair.
page
And daring
202
at
is
12.
ejecting your reactor. This is a daring plus engineering, difficulty of 2.
Yeah.
Success
Okay.
means that the reactor is successfully ejected. If ejected, continue to roll to see if it explodes. When it does, it will not destroy the ship as it's been ejected. It is no longer within the ship. But all ships, including the one that ejected it within close range, will suffer damage when it detonates.
Well, we need a controlled explosion.
I got 15 on.
I mean, it's not currently blowing up. That was the idea
No.
of if your ship
Yeah.
is about to be, explode.
Right. But in this case, we
You
want a
said
controlled
daring and
explosion.
engineering.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that would be
You
good,
could, I
yeah.
guess, put a
Yeah.
timer on it. That would be another
Um,
daring engineering. Probably make it difficulty 3.
We could
Right.
fire a photon torpedo at it.
It doesn't care about
Yeah.
whether
Just
it's
use
energy or
on
not.
energy reserves in the
Yeah.
end.
At that, or raise the difficulty by 1, not only just ejecting it, but setting it to blow at an appropriate time, so
Yeah.
they have time to
Okay.
try to reach it.
All right. Well, I got 15 on that. So.
And not knowing how many more of these things may be out here.
And
We only have 2 reactors, folks.
I got 15 on that too.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
So you want to do it and she'll assist you then?
That sounds good.
You need as much help as you
So
can,
I
I'm
just
sure.
need to get
Yeah.
under 15.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
all I have
15
to
or
do.
under, yeah.
Yeah. Should be easy, right?
Yeah, maybe I should use the big dice.
Sure.
Yeah, whatever.
No, I'm scared of that spot.
See, you had to roll inside there.
Yeah.
Okay,
I had
well,
to roll
actually, I got
inside
2.
Yeah, exactly.
That
I
one
got
didn't
2
count.
because that's
No,
under.
no.
I got power systems, and
That's
that's
why-
under my
Okay.
Much better.
10. Yeah.
engineering.
Yeah.
That one
That's fine.
bounced. I
Matches my
missed the.
engineering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
See
he
how
got
easy it is
2.
to.
Yeah.
I
What's
missed
he
the
get?
hole.
Hmm?
10.
So you're ejecting the core.
I guess so, and it's already set up.
Okay.
to
Difficulty of
blow
3.
when we
He
need
got 2, she got 1.
Okay, you match. You
Yeah.
successfully eject the core with a timer.
it. Yeah, with a timer.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now we need to. What
You still got
yeah,
two
Who
other
was
moves.
turning the ship off though?
Well, we turned the ship off.
Okay.
Just said we.
I didn't hear that.
Did we turn off the ship in the process while ejecting
'Cause
the
I didn't
core?
You
hear
have
that.
not done that yet.
Okay.
Okay.
That's going to be.
That should be simple.
Well, I think I assume we have some sort of impulse power, like,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
get us like in a direction first, heading away from where the warp core is, then shut
Right.
off power. So at least we get some distance from it.
Yeah.
I mean, you have backup power.
Yeah.
And
Right.
we have a whole other generator that we can still get a little energy out while we shut it down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We just want to have everything minimize those so
well,
that
where's
it's the
the
juicy bit.
piloting?
Okay.
Piloting is depending on what type of piloting you want to do. Is it evasive action?
Go
Maneuver, impulse.
forward.
Just
Put,
im-
put away
Maneuver is
on
just
low
impulse.
power.
Warp. Impulse is just 1 power.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
engage the ship in impulse to move anywhere within long range. So they're in close
Okay.
range to you, but one is still attached to you.
Yeah. Well, we're.
So it'll be evasive action then?
So even shut.
Maneuver to avoid enemy targeting. So yeah, if you're
Trying to
trying
fling it
ship-
off
yeah,
of
fling it
us.
off. Yeah, yeah.
all right.
So daring plus con.
Yeah, I
I thought
wonder
we were
how-
shutting down to get it off of us,
Okay.
so that it
I got
wanted to
14
chase the
on that.
energy. If we have no energy,
Yeah.
Well, we.
We have less energy at the moment. We haven't
Yeah.
shut down the power yet.
No.
We just have less power.
is that
Well,
mean
if we
still
shut down the power,
sucking
the
more
idea
energy?
is that they're going to follow the reactor we just sent out because it's emitting power, and if
I-
we shut off ours.
I'm just curious how
Yeah.
strong this attachment is and if we could use that, what's his name? Jadich maneuver.
Jadich maneuver?
Yeah, you go to warp very fast, but for a very short time.
Okay.
Sounds more like a Star Wars thing where Last
No,
Jedi.
the card maneuver.
Oh, yeah.
I know the car maneuver, yeah.
Jadich?
Yeah, but
I'm
that's
assuming where you're getting
That'd
Jadich
be a
from.
lot
It was
of
Jadich
power,
for
wouldn't
a
it?
transition.
But what I was afraid
Oh.
of is if we're going to expend that much energy, this thing is still attached
It's gonna
to us.
really like
it's
us
going to suck it
more.
up. So it may not be able to get enough energy to go to warp if this thing is sucking the energy as soon as it comes out.
Cicada on a windshield.
Well, yeah, but
As long as you are emitting power, it will continue to feed off of you.
yeah, that's why we need to shut the power down to at least have it get away from us. I mean, it's got to follow the reactor.
Okay.
Okay, so we
Yeah.
shut the power down. It
So we
be
shouldn't.
open.
We are saying we shouldn't prioritize trying to get away from the warp core. It's already going away from us.
Yes.
Right.
Just
it's
shut down
going-
Yeah.
Right.
Alright.
Just
yeah.
shut down power.
Wait, how long do we
Right.
have before it's set to blow?
Well, we need to get this thing unattached from
Long
us.
Yeah,
enough.
well, yeah,
Long
yeah.
enough.
The idea of the extra difficulty was to set it on a timer.
Yeah,
Well,
but we didn't say what the timer
We
was.
could set the timer up to be the remotely controlled too. So
So
say
Okay.
there's
blow
not
up
like
sooner.
specific ranges.
Okay.
It's like they are close range to you. You
Yeah.
can set it up to detonate at long range.
Okay.
Yeah, they could
That
be.
works for me. Okay.
You guys handle shutdown or whatever.
Somebody has to basically declare their action for this turn to,
Okay.
which I
Well,
think
they
is a
already
zero,
ejected it
because
together,
It's
so
a lot,
it's
it's a
either
lot
you or
easier
me.
to shut things down than it is to turn them on or
Yeah.
make
I'm
right.
gonna modulate shields with what energy we have left,
Okay.
to give us more resistance against the coming boom.
Okay. So
And it's right on
you're
the security
gonna,
tasks.
You're going to eject.
Yeah.
Well, you already did the eject.
I mean, okay, you're going to do.
I had to do the
shutdown
power shutdown.
Yeah.
Well, I need to roll to do the power shutdown.
Nothing.
Okay, cool. I pressed the button. Put down the power.
Pretty much, yeah. But then he can't do his thing.
Use auxiliary power.
Auxiliary power. Okay.
There's always auxiliary power.
Mhm.
Okay, so
Just
this,
enough to keep
this-
life support going and
so
everything centralized, so like wherever
everything's shut down
wherever the
for
creature is
a
feeding
moment.
from, there's nothing left there.
So the creature releases.
Well,
Yeah.
it may not be nothing left there,
Yeah.
but there's just a
It just
I
feeds
did-
whatever left over. And, yeah.
there's a far juicier
Mhm.
That's not
power
what all
source.
the critters we're
Yeah.
gonna eat are. It'd be a mess.
Eat our lunch.
It'll be a big meal we eat after her. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
This is awesome.
Okay. So we want both creatures to be attracted to our bait.
Mhm.
What's the one not attached to the ship doing?
It hasn't gone yet.
Okay.
As long as everybody's finished your actions.
All right.
Well, modulate shield actually has a role.
Yes.
Control security.
Plus structure and engineering.
Yes.
So can we assume that with the power off, this creature has let us go?
We'll find out on its turn.
Shipboard tactical systems. It is on the tactical tasks.
Yeah.
4, 5, or 2, 3. Sorry, I'm doing my math wrong.
Mhm.
Structure engineering. 14. No. So 3 successes.
Okay. Yeah, that's one momentum. You get resistance increased by 1.
Yes.
Cost additional 1 per momentum spent. This bonus lasts until these shields suffer 1 or more stress after resistance, which doesn't matter. They're not doing any stress to your shields. They're just taking your power.
Okay.
It's more for the boom.
So did it release?
I have to go to the other one.
Okay, the other one?
The other one goes for moves this one action to move
reactor?
toward the reactor. Yes.
Yeah.
Alright.
Gonna attack the reactor.
Yum yum.
If it attacks the reactor before our timer goes off, will the reactor blow up still?
Yeah, we planned it that
Or
way.
will it just suck some of that energy from
Making a smaller boom.
It would get some. It probably won't take it too fast.
Okay, the reactor only had 5 power, right?
Yeah.
It now has 3.
Okay.
Alright.
If both of them manage to drain the power from it before it
It won't
explodes,
explode, yeah.
it won't explode.
Yeah.
It's like,
Okay, so did he release now?
technically you
Or is it
guys
our
should go
turn?
again
Okay.
before it does.
Well, did we detect it's released? Can we-
If you decide not to do anything,
Yeah.
then it can release.
Yeah, we'll just wait.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just wait. So power's off, it releases, it attacks.
Mhm.
Okay.
Terrible if it drains 3 and then it's just dud.
Well, no, it'll have one. It drained 2 each last. Drained 2 from us.
We
drained
don't
2.
know what its maximum amount of drain is.
It drained another 2.
Okay.
So
So
it still
it
got
still
one
has
left.
one.
Okay.
Yeah. And I suppose after this next turn, as
Yeah.
long as you do nothing,
Yeah, we're doing that. Okay.
Okay.
it will
that's
explode
good.
before they feed again.
Huzzah.
Okay.
Okay, so
We didn't
Alright.
move away, did we?
it was moving away
It was moving away.
for
Yeah.
us.
I didn't know how
And he
fast it
modulated the
was moving.
shield, so.
Okay, it's
Yeah.
going to be daring or control plus engineering difficulty of 2 to bring the power back on and
Okay.
move out of the way.
Okay.
Okay.
I could do a 13.
It seems like it'd probably be you two.
I think I got 15.
You two are obviously already
Yeah,
so in
yeah,
engineering, so you
okay.
might as well.
I got
Oh, you can use engineering.
3
too.
successes.
The whole point is daring,
You are both
daring
at-
plus
you're-
engineering
That
or
is the
control
daring
plus
and
daring plus engineering or
I got-
control plus
I
engineering.
got 3 successes.
yeah, engineering
Yeah.
15. Yeah, I'll go with that.
2 math and
I feel.
He got 3.
I got 3.
Okay.
Okay, so you get a momentum. Yeah.
Okay.
Just thinking from.
So that was your action to raise, and then it's going to be
we got bolts over there.
you maneuver within medium range to get out of the way and raise your shields fully. It's all good. Go.
All right.
Explosion. Creatures die.
Yeah.
You also see there's other swarms of these creatures kind of following along it too.
Maybe we should shut down our tower for a moment and evaluate the situation. We brought it up long enough to move out of the way.
Mhm.
What's
All right.
Captain think?
It's going to be plotting a course to follow the
Warp trail?
warp trail. Yes, to
Ah.
find the ship.
So they made it past those things?
Yes.
Okay.
This will be reason plus con, assisted by the ship's computers plus con, difficulty of 2.
This is where you want to use your computers.
Okay, I'm 16.
Oh, is it?
What's your reason plus con?
My reason is 9, con is 1, 10.
Okay, maybe not.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm 16.
That's why I was kind of being quiet over here. Like,
Okay.
Computers,
I
con,
maybe
you
get an
said?
extra D20. Yeah.
Shit didn't.
Uh,
You want some momentum?
I got 1.
Spend some momentum and re-roll.
Spend and 1 momentum.
Reroll one.
Reroll.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get that out of the way. I still got just 1.
Reroll the shit.
Hey, it made
Ship
it.
did it.
Ship did it.
Yay.
It didn't change the roll.
Took some finagling, but yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
You find the shuttle. It is drifted due to its momentum and the turbulent stellar winds throughout the nebula. Interference
So-
makes using transporters and tractor beams problematic. If you want to spend momentum
Let's use a grappler arm.
to find out more.
We don't have one?
They really haven't used those since Enterprise.
No,
You're right,
So-
though. That would make sense.
Yeah. There are Klingon life signs still on board, but the small vessel is tumbling and twisting erratically.
Hmm.
Without transporters, you must dock and extend an umbilical to match and
Umbilical.
parallel the motion of the shuttle exactly throughout the time.
Come on, baby.
So this is going to be
Hmm.
not really ramming speed, but I guess an attack pattern. I don't know.
Okay.
Let's see. It's not really exact.
Suggestion on how to
Can
do
we
that?
open up
Yeah.
the
Evasive action, trying to avoid it hitting us.
open up the shuttle bay and try and capture it? I guess it's spinning too much. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's evasive action, it's daring plus con with the ship's structure con. If it's attack action, it's daring con plus weapon con. So we're not using our weapons for this.
Right.
So it would be evasive action.
Yeah.
Could I put the phasers to a very low setting and shoot in a way to change its rotation?
It's a shuttle.
Yes.
Any phaser
Very,
on it
very low setting.
without power,
Yeah.
anything would cause significant damage because there's no
I'm not
no
gonna
shields,
do it
there's
high
no
enough to
resistance.
breach.
It's very
So you're wanting what the accuracy to hit the last centimeter of wing?
Doesn't have one.
Yeah. What are the things?
What'd you say, evasive action?
Do you? Yeah, it'd be a basic
Thought
action.
shuttles had
I
the
think.
little-
What's the?
Daring plus con.
They're just square?
Ship structure con.
Federation ones are kind of a rectangle.
Yeah, I thought they
With
had like little
nacelles.
out.
Oh,
Why did I think
The
they had
runabouts
little,
have
little things
their
on the
nacelles on
sides?
extenders.
Maybe it's the extenders I was
Tend
thinking.
to
Like
shape
there's
them.
something, there's something off
I
the
think I've
sides.
never really seen a Klingon shuttle.
Yeah.
Huh.
What do you guys look like?
I'm sure there's
Could
memory
we
alpha or
use
something
one of our
else.
own shuttles to try and stabilize it?
Into darkness.
Okay.
With little attack shuttles that went after them.
Yeah, that's when the the Kelvin timeline movies. So
Well, our ships from that time.
fair enough, 100 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not that timeline, but time.
Yeah, yeah. In any case, there's no time to argue about the time. We know the time.
All right, let's we'll try and do the umbilical one. If,
Evasive action.
Yeah, evasive
Okay.
action.
all right, so
Good.
I
Let's
will
steering
roll
con.
theirs as well.
I've got a 14 on that.
Alright, what was the roll on the ship?
Yeah.
Structure con.
Structure con?
Okay.
Success on the ship.
One success.
That's 2.
Alright. That's gonna match.
Okay.
As
Alright, you managed to synchronize with them
Yeah.
and get close enough to basically, I guess, dock it within docking bay. It's not really much of a
Okay.
reasoning behind it, but
okay. I rush to the our shuttle bay then in
Yes.
order to find who's in there.
yes,
I'm sure they're injured.
yes.
Yeah, I'm coming with you too in case it's not them.
That's fair. I appreciate that.
Uh-huh.
I'll open the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, the door opens up, and the only thing they pretty much had power for was barely any life support, and they were basically unconscious at this point. But you see Mpeg, who was described to you as Mpeg, and 2 Klingon, one a pilot, the other one just a guard soldier.
Okay, all yours.
Okay.
Gonna be first aid, daring plus medicine, difficulty of let's say 3. You're healing all 3 of them.
Okay.
I guess you need help,
You're
don't
gonna
you?
assist?
Hey,
I got a 13.
God, let's get down here.
What?
I
Klasti.
I need you in the shuttle bay.
Medicine.
Alright. I do
Yeah.
have medicine.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Okay, let's get these guys out of here.
Okay.
You'll be assisting me.
when you say healing, is
Count as field
the
medicine.
control of medicine or what?
So just 1.
Yeah, it
16,
would.
5.
Oop.
You got it.
Field medicine's my
And let's see. I got 1 success.
You need a 3.
Okay, so I'll use a momentum to reroll.
Last momentum.
Okay. That's another success. So 3 is
She has success.
Yeah,
That's 3.
That's 3.
With the evacuation of the shuttle's crew and passengers, the player characters are able to withdraw from the region.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright.
And I gathered Mpeg and his people survived.
Yes.
Yes.
Should we take him back to Konos? Kronos?
Is
Yeah.
that their destination?
Bring him back to JPEG.
Yes, JPEG.
Yes.
JPEG.
So,
So it
I can
sounds
write,
like
so I
something.
can go write more operas.
Mm-hmm.
Never much left.
Alright, so
What would Klingon opera be like?
well, I'm sure there's many examples online.
Oh, yeah.
DS9,
Yeah.
Worf listens to it on the ship.
Yeah.
Mhm.
A lot of yelling, I think.
Now for the fun part.
You know what? I think they're hungry. Now that they're here.
Yeah, you want to have a meal?
I think they
A
need to eat.
celebratory
I
meal,
mean, how
yeah.
long were they sitting there on bare life support?
Uh-huh.
Obviously,
Yeah.
they're not eating.
Mhm.
They need to eat.
So you,
So what are you serving?
Let's serve some of those pigs. I'm gonna be
Targ.
nice. I'm
Targ.
not.
Targ.
Targ,
Yeah.
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 Mhm.
Targ.
Yes.
Heart of Targ.
Yeah.
Yes.
You gotta cut it open.
Okay.
Yes. Say daring and security, or no, daring and.
I'm trying to make like a hearty meal that for chicken.
Medicine?
A hearty meal.
Yeah.
Yes.
I guess it's a science, I guess. Daring and science. How
Hardy
about that?
stomach, hardy warrior.
She's good at both. Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
Daring and
Callback.
science.
She's making a callback.
Oh, already?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's hardy
She's using it in the
stomach,
episode,
hardy
yeah.
warrior.
Okay.
Not a callback
act-
yet. Just
No, no.
Well,
Yeah,
actually,
yeah.
the
She'll mention
first
it
time I
next time, yeah,
misspelled it and wrote hearty, so that's kind
Yeah.
Yes.
of a heady. fix.
So, daring and science, difficulty of 2.
Okay, 17. I got 11.
Well, you roll another one as well because you're doing the primary.
14.
That's 2 successes.
Okay.
I'll assist you with it. You're teaching. I did not help you. I'm not helpful in the kitchen.
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
Get out of my kitchen.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
So we're
The
turning
MPEG says this is the most interesting tard.
Can we also get some blood wine out here? Get blood wine.
They prefer to wash it down with some blood.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
How do
good.
I roll for that one?
It just it gives you an extra die.
Oh.
I think it's what the description was, right?
Was it? I thought it said something like rolling 3 or something.
We had
as-
3 D6s,
Yeah, you still
yeah.
have to roll. You can roll 3 D6s to see, but not that it matters anymore because the mission's over. But
Yeah.
Yeah, but just for the fun of it.
Yeah.
yeah,
kicks.
yeah.
But
Roll
I-
3.
So it wouldn't be
3 of
3D.
them?
It wouldn't be 3D20s.
No,
it
3
would be-
D6s.
Yeah.
Okay, so 3. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're gonna go half and half there.
So you want
Oh,
ones and
only 3
twos,
D6s.
or
Okay.
5s and 6s.
I know.
You're picking up so many.
No.
Okay.
1, 2.
So it's a random
Okay.
thing.
You had a few people once, so okay.
1, 4, and 5. That's it.
So we got a 1 is fine. 4 doesn't do me anything. 5 is an effect.
Yes. So they're a
Well.
little drunk,
Okay.
but they're happier.
I hope so.
There we
Could
go.
have gotten 3 momentum through that, or 2 momentum.
Yeah.
One threat.
Unfortunately, we had nothing really to declare ourselves to.
Yeah.
I declare
See, that's
myself
why
to malts
We're
when.
supposed to have the meal at the beginning of the
Which I tried and I
adventure.
was told to
I
wait.
tried
But we
to
got
come up there.
6 momentum from the start.
It's
Well,
not
I
like I
know,
can
but that
declare a
was-
meal when we're shutting all power down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or exploding things. so.
Or ejecting the
know.
core.
Yeah.
Yes. That's gonna be.
Yeah, I couldn't cook if I'm ejecting the core with it.
There you go.
So the mission questions for influences, positive or negative, depending on how many dice I end up rolling for your glory or shame.
Hopefully just glory.
Hopefully just glory.
Then we've officially gotten it.
Was your
had
mission
some shame.
victorious? Yes.
My dog had a
Heck
shame
yeah.
though.
You didn't positively use one or more of the adventure's dictates. These never have any dictates. You obeyed the orders given to your superiors, by your superiors. You didn't have to condemn any dishonorable acts of others. You did not. You killed enemy warriors, technically.
We killed enemies.
Blew them up,
Killed
yeah.
enemies, yes.
They're random
You
monsters.
did not declare
They're not
yourself so your
warriors.
enemies knew who they
We
faced.
couldn't.
And you were not injured or slain. So 3 positives.
Maybe I should just turn on the, message icon and say, hey, I'm Malt son of Gorkon, leader of the Antok House of the Klingons.
My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father.
Stop
Prepare to
sucking
die.
our energy.
Over and over again.
Suck reactor.
Yeah.
Yes.
But that was a
Assimilate
waste of my
this.
action, I think. Okay, anyways.
Your mission was not a failure. You did not challenge. You were not disobedient. You did not allow an insult to yourself, your ship, your crew, or your house to go unchallenged. You did not cheat or break a promise. You did not allow dishonorable acts. You did not take prisoners, allow yourself to be captured. You did not retreat, relent, or surrender in battle. You did not employ poison. You did not kill those who could not defend themselves or were significantly weaker. You did not seek to undermine your foes before attacking using stealth, deception, or betrayal. So, your reputation is 4. Right?
Yeah.
So your charge
We're good.
Correct, yeah.
There's that. I've got no
Yeah.
reputation.
So we have house information
You start
right
out with
now.
reputation of 3.
I'm the leader of the house, so that's why
3
we
is
had
the
this written
person.
down.
You only got 2 glory this time. Which, if
Your
you want to add the
reputation is
order of the
influence?
stock
Well, we have
for a new member, you
it's
could do
pretending
that.
for a
Sounds
house.
good.
That's
We have
about
4
it.
reputation,
Yep.
notable house history.
Okay, here are
That
the
was
order
four.
of stock.
Influence is 9.
Set her up
Might
with
Although
the
you must
order.
have
So
faced
they
an
haven't really
extremely dangerous
used it much
situation
yet.
and triumphed in spite of it. No.
987.
Yeah.
I mean, we kind of did it in one round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we had a lesser ship, yeah, that could have been more dangerous.
Oh, yeah. Well, we didn't have an extra reactor. That would have been slow.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Now we got to go beg for another reactor. One spare. So you got a crystal.
K-R-I''STAK. Everyone else has gotten enough
So,
glory points.
We
to
only
earn
got 2
this.
glory. We lose it if we don't use it now, and we don't have much things to use it on.
Real quick, can we use that favor of the Ferengi OS to give us a reactor?
I mean, we
Sounds
could. Would there be?
Perhaps
I mean-
in between sessions.
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay.
Negotiation there.
but just we're owed a favor.
Mhm.
A 100-year-old reactor can't be worth as much profit as they made from.
Well, that was part of the refit, anyways.
Yeah.
Okay, a
To get a new
90-year-old
reactor.
reactor.
Didn't we have insurance on this then? I guess we delivered.
Klingon insurance? I don't know. All right, so I wrote down the bottom of the line here. Order of Krisak.
Kristock.
Pretty stock.
Kristock. Okay, so KRIS apostrophe TUCK.
This was a quick mission.
T-A-K.
A-K.
Yeah, spelled wrong.
KRIS
K-R-I-S.
apostrophe
Yep.
TACK. Once per mission, you can take half stress from an attack or hazard.
Yeah, so something that might knock you out. You can
Or
once.
to give injury. Yeah.
Or give injury, yeah. Technically, injury knocks you down.
So there we go. Glory used.
Okay. Alright.
Okay.
We don't often get more than 2 glory, which is frustrating, but
Yeah.
So how did that?
We need a good battle to get more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Energy suckers.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna need a
sucker
crappy
born every
meal.
day.
Uh,
Yeah.
Gonna have to research Klingon food now. Damn it.
Oh, okay.
There are Klingon cookbooks.
I'm just gonna have to write it down though, because I'm not gonna be pronounced. I'm like, this is what's for dinner.
Cue card, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Huh, huh.
So watch the episode in season 2 where Riker serves on a Klingon ship, and that'll give you the best.
Golf is always best served live.
Yes.
Yeah. But if you read the detail in the little manual, it says it can be dangerous too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it can have intestinal worms and cause.
Yeah.
Well, they are the intestinal worms.
If you don't
Yes.
do it right.
Yes,
If
if
they
you
survive
climb
being
back out.
chewed, yes, yes.
Yeah.
They can eat away at your insides.
Which is why me being a doctor is helpful. I mean, how embarrassing it would be for Klingon to die of intestinal worms. That okay, well, I make sure that doesn't happen.
Well, which intestine?
That's-
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, some of these missions are shorter than others,
Do you
but
want
it was
this
fun.
book for the week?
I guess.
I mean, it's fine.
Is it the one on Klingons? Or
Yes.
just-
Yeah, it's the Klingon one.
Yeah.
He buys his own copy. We get these games and we try them out. It's like, oh, I just gonna add it to the list.
In fact, I bought the entire line of 2D20 games. Out of all of them, this is
The worst. The least.
second from the worst.
Second to the worst. Okay, there is something worse.
John Carter's a little too basic.
Ah.
There we go.
Nobody like John Carter anyway.
Book's good.
The books.
Dad, you wanna
and
go
then
end the stream then?
It's based on the
Yeah,
book, not the
movie.
movie.
All right.
Ah, yeah.
We should be ready to game this Thursday.
Yes. Until next time, happy gaming. Bye-bye.
Bye.